to zap some people down. We'll see if he saves it for a future round or if he wants to make some waves here. Only more, as always, looking to pressure outside towards Rubble. The rest of the team actually looking to pressure in towards B. But there are a couple of members of Talon waiting here as they will be spotted. In goes the Neon.
And there's that sliding accuracy on full display. Monette looking clean with it, Governor, at the same time. Sliding forward. Ult in play, is able to find one. Elmi Moore going to be taken down.
Spike planted.
Fast lane set up. The swing forward, but Xparrow quick to shut that one down. He tries to push forward. Denies him access. 2 players left, Cruz. Vandal recovered, but Thrash in hand. Jemkin sends it. Dives forward, gets the detain. Van now swinging out. Good timing for him, but can only find the singular kill. Decent damage dealt, but again, it's going to be RRQ now stretching the lead.
Yeah. Honestly, not bad from Van in that position to just get what he can in kind of a rough spot. But yeah, as you mentioned, this is just, you know, this is Neon on this current patch. Like, you're sliding in, you're hitting headshots, and it just doesn't matter. There's not much that they can do. And then Neon is just showing off her strength in this one, especially for Monette, who looks very comfortable on this pick.
Oh yeah, well, that's going to be a timeout call now here. As Frost pumping the brakes, not wanting them to get further ahead, but you can see fairly animated in the coaching booth, frustrated with how things have gone thus far. And granted, map has swung back into being a bit more attack-sided here in Pacific compared to last year where it was very much defenders win rate. But letting them run away like this on the attack is certainly not something that you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, the eco really just put an end to all that momentum, and then a couple of rounds went RRQ's way, but then that third round that RRQ got was just very dominant, and then again a fourth one as well. Pretty obviously going their way, and you know, it's already attacker sided, but when that Neon is just sliding into B and nobody can shoot her as she's sliding and she's hitting 2 headshots, it's like, what are you gonna do? Especially when you're down on firepower, it is pretty rough. So now Governor is gonna hop onto the operator.
See what impact he can have. Able to find that singular kill with the overdrive in the last round. But set up at the moment just outside of stairs in a good position where there's a lot of presence on the opposite side of the barrier from RRQ. The Odin as well. Provide some covering fire. Curious to see if he opens up immediately or if he lets them come forward. No, okay, we'll just go ahead and pull the trigger. His first op shot. Gonna be a bit of a whiff there as Governor. Trying to reposition, gets himself set back here on the site. In the meantime, Cruz just fishing, sending out this spray here from the Odin, trying to see what kind of damage he can deal. So far, it's going to be Estrella who catches the worst of it, down to 71.
Yeah, Governor going to be kicking himself for that. At least he does get out without much damage, actually no damage done to him, without a scratch, and will be able to repeat, but immediately traded back by Jemkin.
He's traded back, but I'm surprised he almost had the collat. Seemed like he had the lineup, but not quite coming to fruition. Would have been solid damage dealt, but instantly traded. Cruz, though, still entrenched here at Tree, gets the reveals. They tuck back behind Rubble.
Yeah, and they're just going to throw some smoke in his face and maybe look to rotate out of this one. I mean, we still do have Jemkin pushing in.
Double push up, the timing here. Oh, redraws out the Vandal, but not going to be able to recover that one. Ends up getting taken down now. The neural depth in play. Surf trying to delay them on this approach into B. You know that Cruz still sat here.
30 seconds left.
Smoke coming through, so we go ahead and take out the wingman. Does so, but Xparrow with the counter spray takes him down. Yeah. Now we're into a 3v3.
And there's plenty of time. I mean, that taking down the wingman there, just I suppose trying to delay and trying to get your team over. But now they're just able to replant. And now you don't have Cruz in that critical spot in Tree, as everybody else on the side of Talon just has to push. But they do have this play in on Rumble. They are going to be able to take out Estrella.
Estrella getting caught. Now just leaving Jemkin and Xparrow. Cosmic Divide coming through. Jemkin trying to hold a Tree. Snappy with the first. Can't quite line up the second. Shit Boys down to 85, and now it's all on Xparrow to try to clutch it out. Pushes up into the smoke and Ban, able to claim it. Still a fairly costly round for the side of Talon, but a win all the same.
Yeah, it's good to get that under your belt. You know, you have a timeout. You get yelled at a little bit. some discussions. And
any
play it out better.
Uppers?
I think he did.
Okay, they got it. Okay.
Yeah. Just pick it up, hands it back over. Looks like that's going to the side for Jit Boys here. Pretty critical to isolate Estrella first, and then they do double push into Tree. Jit Boys trades it back, and always trading up essentially, as they were one member ahead. And no big cheers, no big celebrations just yet. They know they have a lot of work to do, and that round was also pretty close. So still must feel like RRQ are kind of breathing down their neck here.
Like a mound crunch getting ready to come through here from Talon. How aggressively do they want to try to push this? Seemingly very. It's Governor rushing forward. Get a stun off his own relay, but was just trying to see if he can get any ping reveal off that Sova Dart. In the meantime, we'll take it by Surf. Rolling Thunder now online.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty critical. Just in terms of, even if they do go push A, he's got that on the opposite side of the map for a retake. Elmore going to be spotted here as well, having the operator of his own. And now it's actually Bam. The Cypher I mentioned before, he's trying to hold the angle, but he immediately gets traded back by LB Moore.
Yeah, and they know that he's been playing this site pretty much alone. Crew's going to be spotted there on the peak out of stairs. Still, RQ slow to scale forward. Jemkin just going to be taking the orb, gets himself a thrash.
Spike drop.
And it looks like they're going to use it to try to clear out the site.
Monster on the loose.
Actually already backed out of here by Talon. They have left this site empty, just going to look for the retake with the Rolling Thunder.
And Surf missing each other. He hears the neon, but neither's checking. Xero has not turned around now. The reveal is in. Will get taken down in the instant trade out, but it's going to be Moniette dead because Xero just simply didn't look right. They're looking for the catch, gets a little bit of damage down. Has to pull back, but now he himself going to be caught. Jimboy's arrived at the site, looks at the headshot, finds it. Hunter Spirit from Cruz takes out Elmore, and this round is completely spiraled out of control.
I don't know how they weren't able to handle him on the back of the site. Jipboy's just surviving forever as, I mean, there was a lot of chaos. We did have the Hunter's Fury coming through, and yeah, Jemkin has identified the situation, knows he's not going to push in there, and will just save. But yeah, nice hold from Talon. Not quite what I expected. And they are going to hold on to that Rolling Thunder as well, I believe.
I mean, still more money available here to RRQ. They have at least another buy-in, but curious to see if there's a timeout call here from Ewok, and it looks like that's going to be the case as the timer does get stopped.
30 seconds left.
Not a bad idea. You see, Jipboy is just able to take down Xero before he even realizes what's going on, and yeah, nobody really is able to tag down Jipboy's, and the Hunter's Fury is coming from the opposite direction, so Talon not, or rather RRQ not really able to handle the multi-pronged approach.
So timeout call, still ahead by 1 round, but yeah, the round like that, getting away from them, being that scrappy. Xero not checking that opposite side of mound. Ewok, plenty to say, plenty of stuff to go ahead and remind his team that they should be checking corners.
Yeah, definitely does feel like more than one thing was kind of missed on their entry there onto C. It felt like RRQ were in control of that round, and then they kind of lost a handle on it, which is, I feel, a great timing to go for a timeout and just try to calm everybody down because it can be a little bit tilting in that moment. Frost also having a lot to say, very aggressively, as he oftentimes does. Just wants to get the point across before they do go into the next round. But yeah, a couple of good wins over to Talon. That first round win, not the greatest, but hey, a win's a win, and then they're able to string 2 together.
Talon in a decent position to try to run this one back. Elmi Moore going to be bringing the attack operator into play. They're trying to stack up some cash so they still have a buy going into the next round, so it's still half armors.
That was a lot of damage onto Estrella. He is at 30 health. I mean, he almost died.
Keeps eating that Odin damage.
Gotta go.
Yeah, especially if Cruz is on a buy. Gotta be careful about that one. Ban gonna get the info that they do poke in through B.
Okay, Drive not gonna be popping money yet, able to take down Governor. Down on that aggressive push forward. Now Ban gonna be spotted, head noted. Clear out on that tripwires. Ban stunned up here at the back, tries to find the headshot by Moniette, able to get ahead of him. Finds the kill, now seeking more targets. Trying to keep getting this energy reset.
We'll see if he can do that. Elmi Moore back at the spawn, just waiting. And only 3 members left here from Talon up against the 5 of RRQ. It's a pretty clean entry here onto the site once again by Moniette's Neon, and it does look like Talon are not going to take the risk this time around. They're still holding on to that Rolling Thunder. And certainly one of these rounds they will decide when it's a little bit more even to actually use that and try to get in onto a site.
Well, this round just getting away from Talon, having to save now. Not much of a hunting opportunity here for RRQ either, though, so won't be able to take any of these other weapons out of their hands, so those will be retained, but RRQ keeping themselves separated here, not allowing for Talon to tie things up.
Yeah, not going to happen. And I think that's a pretty good idea for Talon, just waiting in this position. But yeah, Manya able to come out here, get very aggressive, takes down one, takes down another, just very aggressive out on the site, and they could not handle the singular Neon zapping them all down, and that does kind of solidify RRQ's lead at this point in time. But big committal to some big guns in this round once again. Governor going back to the operator.
Spray again. This time it's Elmore taking